Hi, guys, and welcome back to Cor Meets World. And happy Halloween, most importantly. So, this is a special edition of Cor Meets World where we're going to be celebrating Halloween, of course. So, if you can't tell who I am, or I guess I should say what I am from the Harry Potter universe. So, the way I like to think of this was like, oh, if I was in Harry Potter, I would be Slytherin. This is a Slytherin scarf. I was like, if I was in Harry Potter, I would be a Slytherin student. So I decided to be a Slytherin student for you guys today. But yeah, honestly, before I jump into like the normal stuff, I just want to talk about the misconception about being a Slytherin student. Like, first of all, if you're a real Harry Potter fan and you didn't just read like the first book or like watch the first movie, you know that being a Slytherin doesn't mean you're evil. It just means that you're smarter. Oh my God. Somebody, y'all. You ever have that moment where you become very self aware? Somebody just walked past the door and looked in here, and I was so embarrassed. Like, are you serious? Like, I'm really sitting here in a robe, and and the thing is, when he walked by, oh my God, he's literally right there, so you can probably hear me. You can probably hear me, so be quiet. But when he walked by, I was literally like, being a Slytherin, like I had like a conscious moment for a second. It was like I woke up from something. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Because I literally just stopped talking, and I was like, wait, bro. Hey, so this is insane. Like, you're really sitting here in a podcast studio with a wand and a robe and a scarf for your podcast. You know what? Hell yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. Like, this is the perfect example of free will. Like, I don't know. I just decide to have fun. Like, I just can't. And I'm about to. This is not going to be a structured episode because it's Halloween. I'm hungover, which we'll get into that later. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna jump into um, hmm. How do I want to? I always say I'm not gonna have structure, but I do want to talk about. Oh, back to my thing about Slytherin. He literally just knocked all of that out of me. I was like on a rant, and then he walked by, and I'm just like, bro, I'm embarrassed, but it's okay. We're hungover. We're ready for Halloween, Halloweekend. So yeah. So this is my second costume of Halloweekend. Technically third costume of Halloweekend because whatever. But yeah, I decided to be a Slytherin student. I love Harry Potter. Watched all the books. Watched all the movies. Read all the books. Always been a big fan of Harry Potter, and I've always known I was a Slytherin at heart. Oh my God, he just walked by again. This is so embarrassing. The thing is, I need to stand in my truth. This is who I am, and it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, but yeah, I'm a Slytherin student. I feel like Slytherins were the coolest house. They were the smartest house. Clock that. I think they're smarter than Gryffindor. I don't like Gryffindor. I think Gryffindor is unrealistic, and I think all trying to they're all just tryhards that have to try hard to be decent. Versus Slytherin, they don't try very hard, but they're always better at stuff. So, what does that tell you? But anyway, enough about Harry Potter. I don't want to talk too much about my costume for those that don't watch Harry Potter or never seen it or whatever the case may be. So I think Slytherin is a perfect transition because, like Slytherin, their emblem is a snake, and I've been dealing with a lot of those in my life recently. Why did I say that? See, the thing is, put my wand down. Because the thing is, I wasn't going to make, you know what? Yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. Let's talk about it then. Because I wasn't even going to. The thing is, that was not planned. Like, I literally said Slytherin, and then I started talking about Wickeds because I was going to talk about my costumes. But that was just like off the dome. I was like, wait, snakes. I got some. I've been dealing with a few of those recently, but. That's a whole other story, y'all. I swear, like, genuinely, what's been different about junior year, not to talk too much about me, we're going to get into the hot topics, don't worry. But, no, I don't want, because, like, my first solo episode of this season was very much about me and all that. So I want to make this episode more fun and, like, about pop culture. But I do need to dive into some, I guess, tea to clog. This year has taught me one thing. and this is something that we should have known, that we know, like, already, but it reinforced something for me. And that's that, number one, I came into this world on my own. I'm going to leave this world on my own, and I'm navigating this world on my own, no matter how many, like, and that's sick. Like, the thing is, I don't know, that's an obvious thing on surface level, but in your day to day, you get blinded by all your friendships and all your relationships and all your interactions with people and all that, and that's amazing and that's great. But like, what this year is teaching me is those things are great, but at the end of the day, at the very end of the day, the only person that's really gonna stick their neck out for you is you. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how long you know someone. It doesn't matter how much you think you know them. None of that matters, because at the end of the day, they will snake you out like you're not, like you're nobody. And the thing is, I'm not saying like you shouldn't. I don't know. I'm not trying to give advice. I'm just saying what I've learned through my experiences. And the thing is, what else I've learned is that people are weird as fuck. Like, I do not cuss on here. I just cuss. Sorry. People are so like, the way people move will teach you so much, and you don't ignore the signs. Like, if somebody is giving you reason to believe, reasonable doubt or whatever, that's not the right word. Don't give them too much of the benefit of the doubt. Did I eat that a little bit? Don't give too many excuses. Don't try to make excuses for people, because that's what I learned. Like, I know at the end of the day, I might be a 20-year-old, about to be 21-year-old man sitting in a Harry Potter robe and a Slytherin scarf with a fake wand, recording a podcast off his phone. But I still know that that might be the case. But at the end of the day, I know that I am a prize, and I'm something that should be cherished. And like, when it comes to friendships or relationships, if you don't feel like you're being cherished, that's reason enough. If you don't feel like they're putting in the effort that you're putting in, or they care about you the way that you care about them, that's enough. Walk away. And the thing is, I always told myself that was my mindset, but it was so difficult to have to do that when I was actually faced with that situation this semester. And it's just teaching me so much about myself. It's making me reevaluate the people around me. And it's like, I think the thing is like, growing up. It's like, I'm growing up. People around me are growing up. We all are growing up. We're all growing up together. And like, with that comes change, and with that comes weird behavior, and with that comes a shift, because my morals are different than yours, your morals are different than mine. And at this point, I am yapping. Because and the thing is, because I don't want to make this, I don't know. I'm just trying to talk about what I learned this semester. It's just like a lot about friends, a lot about weirdos, a lot about people in my circle that weren't, that were. But on the flip side of that, to make it positive though, like, yeah, I did figure out a lot of people in my circle weren't for me, or were snaking me out, or didn't, give it. But on the flip side of that, what that also taught me it taught me a lot about those that really care about me. Like, when I go through things, and when I like, and aside from friendships, like, I've been going through a lot this semester, just in general. It's been a difficult semester, but like, the people that really show up for you, the people that aren't flaky, that aren't, here and there, like, trying to, like, just there when it's beneficial. People will love you and support you when it's beneficial. I'm a forgive, I won't forget, but I'm a dead the issue. And when Nikki said that shit was, that was crazy, because like, it's such a prophecy. Like, if you really think about it, like, that bar alone describes everything that I just tried to say in the past like 10 minutes. And like, it's really crazy. Like, I'm a forgive, I won't forget, but the issue's gone, and I'm just gonna walk away. And like, that's just what I've really been faced with. And the thing is, I'm not saying I'm perfect at all. Like, I'm sure there's times where I could be a better friend, but like, I just know that I deserve better from people, and I'm gonna demand that. And until I get that, I'm gonna keep walking away. I'm gonna keep walking away, and I'm gonna keep doing me. And then that's another thing, is like, when a friend becomes a op, it's so sad. It's so sad, because like, we all have our ops, we all have our people we don't with, and the thing is, like, I'm always like, oh, like, I don't know, it's like a mind thing for me. I'm like, oh, the ops are really struggling right now, because they always are. Like, the thing is, all my ops always are struggling, like, because God does not, he does not play about me. And the universe, no one plays, like, but yeah, I don't know. And the thing is, people say comparison. This is what gets me. People say comparison is the thief of joy. That is the lie. That is the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life. If you allow it to steal your joy, then it's a thief of joy. But for me, comparison is one of my sources of happiness. Like, I don't know, compare yourself. Like, I don't know. I think it's fun. It's fun, like, with the ops, like, I don't know. That sounds like I'm a bad person. But the thing is, I want y'all to know, anyone I'm referring to as an op right now has done something to me. Oh my God, that makes me sound like I think I'm perfect. I don't think I'm perfect, but, like, all my ops are ops for a reason, and they are on the chopping block. It's a pecking order, as New York said. But, I don't know. Like, I love comparing myself. Like, I don't know why y'all don't compare yourselves more. Like, do it more. Do it more. Think about all your ops. Be like, what are they doing? What am I doing? How do I look? How do they look? What, like, where are we at in life? And that kind of comparison usually will be a source of joy. It's fun. It's a fun thing for me, because it's like, but anyway, that's why I'll be like, oh, the ops can be doing better than me. And then they never are, so it's okay. But anyway, enough of being messy. I'm tired of that. Let's talk about Wicked, because I was Elphaba last night. Insert clip here. Okay. I hope the clip gets inserted, but insert clip here. I was Elphaba last night. It was so fun. I threw a party, guys. It was so insane. I got blackout drunk, I fear. And now I'm hungover, and I'm tired, and I'm dying, and my house is a mess, and everyone had fun, though. People keep texting me, oh my God, Corey, you had so much fun at your party. I'm so happy everyone had fun. I had a blast. Yeah, I was Elphaba, full green. Oh, I just inserted the clip so you saw full green. I'm so excited for the movie, and that's why I was Elphaba, because I was like, I'm so excited for this movie. I have to be one of them, and I didn't want to be Glinda, because I'm not blonde. I'm not blonde. I didn't want to wear a gown. Like, Glinda's only in gowns, I swear. So I was just like, no, I want to be Elfie. So I was Elfie, and I was green, and it was amazing. And, some of the paint did rub off on my walls, so I'm going to have to clean those when I get home. But it was worth every second. Like, genuinely, I loved the costume. I loved the people there. Like, so many people showed up, and it was amazing. I had so much fun. But yes. What else do we got? Yeah, so I want to talk more about Wicked. So let's dive into that. Okay, so yeah, let's dive more into Wicked. Like, genuinely, that movie has, I've said it so many times, that movie has potential to be the best remake of all time, and it hasn't even dropped yet. And I truly mean that. Like, that movie, just the previews, the trailers, the live vocals that they released of Cynthia and Ariana singing Defying Gravity, like, Cynthia's riff, like, guys, wake up. Like, this is going to be one of the best remakes of all time. And Cynthia and Ariana's bond is so insane. Like, just watching them in interviews, you can tell how genuine it is, and like how it's not for the cameras, it's not for the press and the promo, it's genuine. Like, and I'm just like, wow, like, that's amazing, number one. And that kind of chemistry and that kind of like foundational bond is going to make that movie something magical. And I'm just so excited for it. I couldn't be more excited for it. I really wish they would do a Harry Potter remake and cast me. Okay, so imagine this. It's a Harry Potter remake. Sorry, I'm pivoting all over the place. My brain is everywhere. Like I told you guys, I'm a little hungover. Wait, like in Harry Potter when they use their microphones as, the professors use their microphone as a mic. Yeah. That's me right now, because I'm on a podcast. I should do that. I should have did that the whole time. That would have been funny if I was just like, because like professors say like, and yeah, y'all know, y'all watch Harry Potter, but they use their wands as mics. But anyway, every time somebody walks by, I'm getting more and more comfortable with it. I'm just so, like, everyone's walking by and seeing me in costume with a wand in my hand, with a camera and a microphone, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry. So anyway, so yeah, I'm so excited for Wicked. Basically, I was talking about Harry Potter. They should do a Harry Potter remake with me as the main character, following a student in like Hogwarts, but like college Hogwarts, like the step above. Actually, no. When they go out of Hogwarts, they always get jobs, don't they? Because I'll be like a head boy of their house, and then I don't know. They should do something like that where it's like a more adult Hogwarts, like it shows the older kids, like right before they enter their jobs, and it's me, and I'm a Slytherin, and my parents were both Gryffindor, but I'm Slytherin, and I'm nothing like my parents or my twin brother who's in Gryffindor. And I party and go out all the time, and then like my loser's twin brother is in Gryffindor, and he's trying to save the world and like study all the time, and he's a loser. Um, so basically me in real life, but and then so then yeah, we should do that. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, y'all. Like I am hungover, and I don't know what's going on anymore. Ciao. Anyways, so I have been watching these two girls on TikTok. These two sisters. They have autism, and their names are Shay and Bria. And their mom, I think their mom's name is Aunt D, and she has this TikTok page called My Mental Health World or Mental Health World. And genuinely, this has been my new like. They're literally my Cocomelon. Like babies watch Cocomelon, I watch Shay and Bria. Like they are so funny, and I think it's so important. Like it's so nice to see like Aunt D is what they call her, is what we call her, but like to see her share that side of special needs, and like how similar, how they're pretty like they're literally the same as us in like almost every way, and they just want the same things we want. And like I genuinely think like TikTok pages like that are so impactful for that community. And like I've been loving watching, like genuinely I love watching Shay and Bria. Like Shay is so relatable. She loves Ariana Grande. She sings all the time. Bria's nonverbal, and Shay is very verbal. And they're just watching them interact is so like entertaining, but like not in like a, they share their content in a laughing with you kind of way. And I think pivoting the kind of scope, or like the way that community is viewed in that way, like by changing things and making it to where we can enjoy things with them instead of at them in that way is just amazing. And I just love that. But speaking of TikTok, guys, I have some bad news. My TikTok was hacked about 2 weeks ago. My TikTok was hacked, and I didn't get it back. I was talking to someone at TikTok trying to get my TikTok back. They couldn't get it back for me. Someone basically logged in, unlinked my phone number, unlinked my email, and logged me out. So I have no way to get into that account. They haven't posted anything. They just changed my username and emptied out my bio, cleared my bio, changed my username, and it's just sitting there. They didn't delete anything. They didn't add anything. So sad. But I did start over. I started my TikTok over. What is my TikTok name? I actually don't know, but you'll find it. Like it's at Corey and Brandon or something like that. It's just me. It'll come up. I posted one video, and it was a transition from my costume last night. Sorry if I sound really monotone today. I was just listening to myself, and I'm like, I sound so monotone, but it's because of how tired I am, y'all. I slept for a long time, though. I'm not gonna lie. I slept for like 9 hours last night, and I'm still just drained and dead. Like, God, I wish there was a spell for that. Like, I wish there was a spell to cure my hangover. But anyway, yeah, I wish there was a spell to get my TikTok back. But yeah, I'm starting over on TikTok. Honestly, fine with that. Like, it's totally fine. It's whatever. I'm okay with starting over. But I don't know why I'm so okay with it. Like, I have such a, strong, like, I did build that platform up a lot. And, like, that is sad. But, like, I'll build another platform up. It's okay. We'll do it again. You guys know we'll do it again. But yes, also current events. Let's jump into this. We don't talk about politics much on this podcast, but I think right now is so important. Today's the last day to early vote. It's November 1st. Election day is Tuesday. It's so important to vote. Like, to switch to a serious note, like voting in this election specifically. Voting is always important, but in this election specifically, it has so many implications beyond even what we can predict right now. And it's so important for you to get out and vote. I can't say it in any other way. I can't stress it in any other way. Like, And it doesn't even matter. Like, this might contradict how a lot of you feel, but if you vote red, if you vote blue, as long, like, just vote, like, and become educated on it. I don't want, and that's the thing, like, if I had the ability to, like, tell someone, like, someone that's very uneducated about politics and just tell them to vote for Kamala and they did it because I said so, no, I would want them to become educated, do your research, read some articles, read some, like, like, and read non-biased articles. That means like the Associated Press, things like that. Don't dive into CNN and Fox. No, dive into things that present only the facts, and then you make your decision, and then you go register, and then you go vote for the candidate that aligns with your ideals. Thank you. But yeah, like, get out there and vote. Like, this is like, and the thing is to have the mindset of, oh, my vote doesn't matter. Oh, I don't want to vote. It's not gonna matter for me anyway. Like, this isn't gonna, like, it's not gonna matter until it does. And that's such a privileged way of thinking, and I feel like I've heard that a lot around this college campus, and it's just annoying to me because it's so privileged to think that way. It's not only privileged, but it's just straight up wrong and stupid as well, because it is going to have further implications for not only you, but also your child and their children. So go vote. If you haven't voted yet, which at this point, early voting is going to be over before this come up. But if you haven't voted yet, get out there on Tuesday and vote. Anyway, yes. So let's just dive into like my one last topic. I want to jump into a few things about Trisha Paytas. Trisha is going on like a Christmas tour. If you guys haven't heard her music, her old music and stuff, it's so good. Like, she's going on tour. I couldn't get tickets as they sold out in like 20 minutes for the New York show. And she's only doing 3 dates for Christmas Live. It's New York, San Diego, and Thousand Oaks. And I'm not going to California. So I was trying to get New York tickets for December 10th, I think. And I literally had to fly up there in the middle of my finals and then fly right back. But like, for Trisha, I would have tried. But yeah, completely sold out. I don't know. I'm so sad. But I think she's going to go on tour next year. She's doing great. Trisha, once again, like, as much, if you've been watching my podcast, you know, Trisha Paytas is the only reason I do this. Like, she inspired me to get on here with a platform and build myself a platform and just, you know, like, be creative, because she did the same thing, you know, like, she started Just Trish with nothing but with a concept. She started Just Trish, and then I was like, wait, you know, like, she did it, I can do it. And then I started Cor Meets World, and here we are. So I'll always be thankful for Trish. Looking forward, it is still Halloween, so this is my costume for tonight. Tonight I'm going to be a Slytherin student. And tomorrow I'm being Anger from Inside Out. I probably won't have, this will probably go up before that. I'm going to try to get this up like immediately. But, ew, gross. I just sniffled in the mic. Sorry. I'm going to try to get this up probably like really soon. But yes, that was like the last thing I think. Yeah, I'm going to be Anger from Inside Out, but I'll insert some clips from my costume last night. I think I already did earlier in the video. But yes, I am so excited for this Halloween. I don't think I'm going to be able to go. Like, I'm so tired. I don't know how I'm going to make it out tonight, but I have to, because it's Halloween. And we all need a little bit of partying and a little bit of magic in our lives right now. So that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Cor Meets World. Get out and vote, and have a very happy and safe Halloween. Bye, guys.